Hey, come a little closer. I tricked you. If you're watching this, I hope you're old enough to remember Black Ops 2. If you're not, why are you watching a video about Pavlov? This game is violent, like this. Like I was saying, game's a little violent. Black Ops 2, in all honesty, has way better default maps than this game. I mean, what do we have here? Sand? Santorini's okay. Stalingrad's too big. Either way, point, get it? There's some of those maps in Pavlov. Let me tell you, they're okay. Black Ops 2. Pretty decent game, I'd say. And what map do you probably remember the most from it? Nuketown. Everybody loved Nuketown. What did Black Ops 2 have? Nuketown 2025. Okay? What does Pavlov have? It also has Nuketown 2025. That's right. It's part of the default mod kit for most servers. Bet you didn't know that for one. And if you've never played Pavlov, you probably didn't know it had Nuketown at all. So what's in Nuketown? Well, a lot of things. You got some pretty good models in there. It's a really fun gun game map. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to not play the game. Okay? And how do we not do that? We break out. Because you see, when they ported the maps, they were kind of lazy. Do I think they should patch it to be not what I'm gonna show you it is? Absolutely not. This map is hilarious to just break out of bounds and walk around in. Now, do I think it should be the default version of Nuketown 2025 for this game? No. No. There should absolutely be a more restricted version. Okay? Now, when I'm talking more restricted, I'm talking it's just like the normal game. Like, it's just like you're playing COD. But should there be a version where you can free roam? Yes, I think there should be a version of that for every map. That'd be awesome. I want to break out a 2-fort in Pavlov. Please. Alright, I'm in a debug map, by the way. That's why there's all this stuff here. I just needed a mirror, and this is the only place I could find that didn't have custom models. Yeah. Either way. Nuketown? That's where we're headed. That's gone now. You'll never see it again. Was this gun in the game, the M4? Was it in Nuketown? Was it in Black Ops 2? No idea. But is it what's gonna kill me into this transition? Yeah. Now, I'm doing gun game because I need a game mode that never ends. And gun game doesn't end because the bots can't shoot each other. Well, they can shoot each other, they just can't stab each other. Like I was saying, multiple ways out. The easiest is to walk backwards on that window over there that lets you get free, but also you can just... And I'm out. Okay. That was a little stressful. I have like 1 HP left. But the hardest part is avoiding certain textures. Do you see that little seam there? Like, look, I'll throw a mag over there. That's the seam that's safe. This texture, all over the map, goes right to the void. So I've got to avoid that like the plague. There we go, we're good. Now, anything with that texture is pretty dangerous to touch. That's safe. Yeah, it's safe to go through here. But anything with this white texture is not safe, as you can see. And that also means that stuff like this... Oh god, please don't shoot me! Okay, yeah, so... That's safe, but this, not safe. Now that we've got the basics out, keep an eye out for that texture. Just in case you need to warn me, maybe. Now, around here, there's not too much to do, honestly. I'm gonna put the gun away, I won't need it. I know the texture that's dangerous. Also, some objects you can just phase through, so watch out for that. And also, some of them are dangerous to phase through. Okay, we're safe here. Well, here's the main street in Nuketown. You've probably never seen it from this angle. Right there, that's dangerous. See, I can't go across. Okay. So I am kind of just trapped in this little escape area. Oh my god. That bot's amazing. I used to walk all the way around and, like, get to this area, but in gun game, that's a little dangerous. Oh god. No, 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 no. Don't shoot me. Mr. Famas, no. Okay, so first we're gonna just explore this part a little bit. Now, I am a little trapped here, but as you can see, not solid. We can get to this little section, which, if you don't recognize it, it's these little holes around the map. Oh god! But, like I was saying, you can shoot through here. There's no invisible wall. Which is pretty neat. You can also get over here to these benches, which are also not solid, but you can pretend to sit on them, which is something I like to do in VR. Because who wouldn't? You can sit on a thing, why not? Now, you see, that's not safe. And this is solid, but you can go around. And you can get to the other right here. Right through there, like I said. These people are so upset at me. Ooh, they're on the 50 cal already. Good bots, good bots. Oh, they're shooting me with the 50 cal. Not good bots. Now we're just going to explore the map a little bit first here. You can definitely see that from the inside, and nobody's ever noticed the completely untextured thing right here. Now that's something they should patch. Oh my god. None of these things are solid. None of these things are solid. I'm in so much trouble. Is this safe? Looks safe. Okay. Okay, now that I'm in less danger, I wouldn't say no danger, but less. Most of them are on the up. That's fine. I'm gonna walk all the way around this spot. I still can't get out anywhere because of where I am, but I can go to this house if I felt like it. So the background house you probably never noticed, or if you did notice it, probably wanted to go there. Well, I can go there in VR. Well, I mean, anybody can. This map is so easy to break out of, and I'm stuck. That's a corner. So even if you did manage to break out, the creators had this idea, I assume, that this texture would completely stop you. Which, even there, you can see the seam where you just fall through. In fact, I could probably shoot through that with a good enough shot. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, first we'll start exploring stuff that you probably want to see. Like this house, which you could always see from over there. Now, I do have to get up here pretty quick. But, yeah. This is a pretty normal house. In fact, there's another copy of it way out there that I'm going to show you later. And in fact, I might just cut to it. Here is the non-Euclidean house, as I promised. Also some other ones that are whatever. But non-Euclidean, if you know what that means. This looks pretty Euclidean. All safe, but did you see what happened there when I walked across? This wall is solid, right? The wall's solid. Makes sense, okay? Or is it? For now it is. The further in you get, the weirder it is. The weirder it acts. You see this? Solid. Solid, right? But if you perceive it from this angle, it's gone. And thus you can walk through. It is entirely based on how you're observing the map. For instance, I can walk along here, but if I walk this way, I can't walk back. Strange. Very strange. There's also just some straight-up missing bits, like this thing right here. But you can get stuck here, and I've done that before while I was out here. Not a good look, let me tell you. Can't quite fit through this, but you see, more non-Euclidean geometry. It just doesn't exist if you're looking at it from the wrong angle. And I almost got stuck there because that wall didn't exist until it did. And show that off because it's a very strange house. There's this weird little garage area, I guess. But for the most part, I just use it to get out of the map easier. Also, I haven't tested it, but you really shouldn't be holding a gun while escaping the map because that can slow you down enough to make you fall through. Now this beam is what lets us see the rest of the map. Why is it here? Was it in the original? I don't know, but you can go right on up and jump off. And I died. And now, it becomes a whole different game. This isn't Pavlov, this isn't Black Ops 2, this is Nuketown exploration. And that's about all it is. Now there are more textures out here that are dangerous, like one of the grass textures, you also just fall through. See, like, this bit's safe. I can stand on this. But the grass? No siree. I will die. My favorite thing to do is get to these little train cars and just kind of hang out. I really don't know what they're for, but like I said, this is going to be the section where I kind of blast the boss if my left hand will come back. Magic is Windows Mixed Reality. Got him. Okay, and avoided. Now, there really is no way back in. Like, I know there is, but it's... Now, the question is, what do I explore first? I'm just going to head this way, and then later on I'll go further towards the outskirts. Oh my god, these bots. Okay, so... Still need the magazines, because the magazines can tell you what's solid. This is all safe. Up to a point. Pretty sure that grass... At a certain point, you just fall through it. But as you can see, this isn't solid either. So, no amazing sniper tower. Which is sad. I really wish I could do that. France, for some reason. Couldn't tell you why, but France. More tram cars. I don't know if this texture is safe, but it's very... Yeah, it is safe. I can walk on it. So, is this solid? Yeah, it's solid. Okay. See, around these parts, they didn't really care all too much, so they just directly ported whatever was out here, which apparently in Nuketown, missing. Or maybe that's something to do with the porting process. I don't know. I'm not a map maker. Yet. I might do it someday. This is mostly just going to be rambling, because what's out here? Me, and that's about it. Like I said, there really is no easy way back in, but there is ways, I'm sure. This is the same area I was, or I'd really rather have another gun once I'm out here, but whatever. There is a way to explore that house, though. I do know that. And that's what we're gonna do. Because we're on this road. Also, more tram cars. That's cute. I'm not sure if any of this is walkable. It doesn't look walkable. Might be, though. Oh, it is. I haven't actually explored in this little section yet. I wonder if this little, monument is safe? Okay, that grass is safe. Ooh, is that safe? Yes. And it's not solid, and I'm pretty sure I'll fall through. Yeah, that looks like I'll fall through. Let me throw mag. Oh no, it's safe, but it is not solid, so who really cares? If I do fall through, I will just cut back to the part where I'm back out where I was. Yep, like that. Okay. Okay, see, there is a pole there. But the pole here is at a completely different angle, so I don't know why it's here. I'll be perfectly honest. Also, there's a little sneak peek of what we're going to see way out there. Some cars. Now, why are there just cars in the game? Okay, we'll head this way because it's fast. But you can go to this house. And this house is pretty neat. There's this weird little intercom system, which is really high res for some reason. It's probably pulled from somewhere in there and just applied throughout the map, but here it is. This is why it's so high res, because it's in here. This is why this keypad is so high res in all those other places. The map, but still. Got a little button, you got a little digit thing, that's neat. You got a little soccer ball that is really strong. And you also have another peek back in the map. Yeah, those are pretty important. And the right eye, just in case it's recording there. I don't know, the left eye rendering option doesn't work in this game. It's left eye. Okay, it's left eye, that's good to know. Now, why is it left eye whenever in my settings I have left eye rendering turned off? I don't know. I don't know. But Pavlov sure does, I'm sure. I don't want it to render in the left eye. Please. Okay, but here I am. Weird, slightly floating building that I think I could shoot through. Oh yeah, you can. this building, which I'd like to get to walk around, or possibly even go inside if it's not solid. Is it solid? Let's find out. Oh, the floor's solid, but I already knew that. Is the wall... Nope, you'll fall through and just die. Okay. But again, completely surrounded by the unwalkable texture, as it were. Now, this is a neat little thing. They have an area where the tram cars all come from. Now, I don't remember if this is safe. Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Are the walls solid? No, they are not. And that's not safe. You can also just shoot to figure out if a wall is something safe, but I don't really like that method as much. It doesn't show you as much as the viewer, you know? See that? You know I'm gonna fall through. I always wanted to get to the top of that because that's a very climbable looking slope. This game is whack. It's like Skyrim. You can just climb up anything. Now here's where textures start getting a little whack. Very stretched out, pretty low res considering where I am. I mean, pretty high res, honestly, but... Now, this top layer is also solid, which is strange. This grass? Nope. And you see, I would like to climb this, and I very much would like to show you what the view is, but... either they thought of it and blocked me from climbing it, or the slope is just wrong, but I also climbed a pole that's about that same angle. So, here's a tiny Washington monument. Why is that out here? Here's more of this weird cul-de-sac area, which I'm not even sure if you could see from the normal map. No, you absolutely couldn't. Like, I guess that window way over there in the orange house, you might be able to see over here, but there's no way any player would be looking out this way. Ooh, here's the stadium. It's one of my favorite bits out here, but you can't get in as far as I can tell. Every time a texture changes, I am subconsciously horrified, because I know some of these I just fall through. Okay, now we're finally gonna get to the cars, which I think are the weirdest thing out here because they are somewhat high-res, and they are so far out, you'll barely ever see them in the actual game. See, this looks okay, but for being this far out, like, can you even see the original map? No, you would literally never see these. Why are they here? My question. And what else is out here? White vans, all kinds of cars, a smart car it looked like. But again, I'd really like to get in the stadium and show you what's happening in there, but not solid. Very sad. Here is a very ominous looking area. These are the back roads. They're similar in concept to the back rooms. Also, all the bots are stuck on knives now, so this game mode will never end. You can go for miles and... It's way back there. See why I brought the AUG with me? It is way back there. We're gonna go see those soon. I don't believe... Oh, there is mountains in that direction too. We might see them too. Now at this point, I am in fact trapped. As you can tell, this grass, not safe. This little floor, not safe. So, we're heading to the back roads. And what lies out here is very strange. I will tell you that now. These cars will never be the same, and the roads only get weirder and narrower. Some of them get wider and some of them turn off, which I've never seen before, actually. The roads are at different elevations, as you can tell, too. Which is weird. In fact, I might never be able to go that way because this road's at such a different elevation. I am way out here, as you can tell. Look at how smeared these textures all are. Is that safe? Okay, this is safe. I'm gonna walk on this for a while. And the map. I can actually see the map. There is a way just directly out over here too. Neat. It's not how I got out originally. Okay, this road I can stand on. Well, I know I could stand on it, but I didn't know if I could get up to it. Now the question is, you know how far away we are now, right? Like, we are insanely far away. So far, I don't even think I can hit anything with this bullet drop-off. Left eye for you, potentially, if it's not working. See how far away that is? Why are there cars here? Like, really, genuinely, why are there cars here? They are all the way out here, and they are the same res as the ones that you could potentially see. In fact, I argue this one right here is higher res than the rest of them. And these two have merged together, which I affectionately refer to as car sex. Octagonal wheels also, very nice. These two are also doing it, but I saw these first originally. These are my favorite. Now, I would like to go and show you the mountains, like physically walk on them, but, void. Yeah, that's the downside to all these mountains. There's just void. And look at how far out we are now. I don't even think you can see the original map from this far out. There's no way I could reach it, but is it solid? No, it's not. Looks like I'm not going mountain climbing. Well, good thing I never planned on it, but that is a road that leads right out of it. Optimized, and the maps are made lovingly. Or they're ported and are kinda lazy, if we're being real. And I'm in the mountain. You can see all of the nothing from back here. Now, not to say that the ported maps are worse or anything, but they are, I feel, objectively lazier. Just because you already have all the work done for you, you are not making any of the textures, you're not making the geometry. Sure, you might be remaking it to fix it, but you're not going to be remaking textures, I don't think. And if you are, you're way more dedicated and you aren't lazy. But there is a certain degree of laziness that does go into porting maps, I feel. Like, for instance, whatever all this is, why is it here? Where am I? There's no way this was in the original, and if it was, why why did they port it and make all of it solid and walkable? I mean, not all of it's solid, I can just walk through buildings, but that raises even more questions. And did they really think that that little strip of white concrete was going to stop people from breaking out? This game has a very dedicated fan base, and I promise you, if I hadn't found a way out, somebody else would have. In fact, after I originally figured out how to get out, I never talked about it, but I did see other people breaking out. I'm pretty sure this wall isn't solid. Nope, it's not. But that's very interesting. No, it's... I can't tell if you can tell, but there are little bullet holes appearing over there, so this is just not solid. Right up there, I should be shooting. Yeah, you can kind of see the bullet holes that way. So this whole building right here just doesn't actually exist. The highlight of the back roads is the car sex, I will admit. There's not much beyond that, but it is slightly interesting. Now, what is the point of being out here? Well, for one, you can shoot back into the main map and annoy people. Or, again, you can just take in the silence. Sometimes you need the silence in your life. And if you want to go into VR to do that, you can. Sometimes you can't get away from life, and sometimes you need a way out. And for some people, I'm sure that is just playing some games, and if you're playing VR, it's probably this game. I mean, heck, I play it a lot. Not for those reasons, I do love the game, but I can see why you would use it as that game, and sometimes people are toxic. It's a shooter that kids can play. You know, it's the VR Call of Duty, it's the VR Counter-Strike, it's the VR whatever else. I'd say Medal of Honor, but that makes me sound old, and I swear to you I'm not that old. But I do remember it. Which there is actually a VR Medal of Honor, but that's a whole other thing. But this is the VR first-person shooter, like the default. People play this one. And it's really good. But again, sometimes you just like to get out there and be alone. Even in a video game. That's multiplayer. I get it. Or maybe you just want to go out here and see what's outside of your favorite childhood map. I get that too. I mean, it wasn't my favorite childhood map. I really liked Hijacked personally, but that's not for everybody. I mean, obviously, a lot of people really love Nuketown. I mean, there are a lot of clips out there of people showing off their, skills. And, that's whatever. I don't think there's a way around this road. But you've seen everything that's out here, haven't you? I mean, what's left for me to show you? Sure, there's more back roads, and sure, they lead to something or other, but the cars are gone, the houses are gone over here, the mountains can't be walked up. So what is left other than to just jump right off?
Right in the void.
And what's below the map is nothing. And now we're back in. You listen? We have sounds in the background again. You can see that untextured thing that I looked at, which doesn't look all that untextured from this angle. Oh yeah, that looks pretty untextured from here. See, the bots can't stab each other. They can just do this. I can stab them. But they can't stab me. And that's just how it is. I am just gonna obliterate any bot that I walk by. Oh, they're all here. Fun fact, this is recorded in MP4, which is one less than MP5. I know, crazy, right? You didn't know that. Boom. That's what the back of this house is for, because again, you can just escape with it. Now keep in mind, none of this was intentional. I absolutely should not be out here.